circuit, a definite favorite for the points championship has come forward in the modified 4x4 truck class. Jerry Weaver, driving the Nationwide Auto Parts Chevrolet, has opened up a 29-point lead. Bob and Scott Smith have the Three Bears Chevy in second. Two-wheel drive champ Jim Lyons has his Stitches four-wheeler in third. Preseason pick Manuel Moreno is fourth with the Texas Rose. Mike Johnson's Oklahoma Showdown is fifth, 61 points behind the class leader. The Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series heads toward a power-packed conclusion this month with pulling events in Canada at Twin Creeks Farm near Inwood, Ontario, West Lafayette, Indiana for a pull promoted by a student group, the Boilermaker Tractor Pull Club, Augusta Expo Land at Fishersville, Virginia, and the Redman TNT Summer Series Finals at the Tennessee State Fair in Nashville.
The Modifieds. These are the battleships of the pulling fleet. These long rigs combine power and a degree of driving difficulty never before seen in motorsports. The heaviest of the Modifieds can distribute as much as 10,000 horsepower to two super-wide tires, turning them at more than 100 miles an hour. A puller depends on his ability to read the track, a light touch on the brakes, and a shrewd hand on the throttle to guide these powerhouses on a straight line to a full pull. It's a little bit like riding rodeo bulls. You have to hold on tight. It's a thrill the driver has a hard time describing and the spectator has a hard time forgetting.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3 engines. Bruce Hutcherson, the Carhartt Making Bacon Special from Patriot, Indiana. I don't know, smoke coming out of that that back motor. We're not going to have any problem with the mosquitoes tonight.
Bruce Hutcherson getting us off to a great start.
Bruce, you won last night, but I understand you did quite a bit of work today.
Yeah, we had a lot of trouble there last night. We couldn't get the starters to engage last night, and we burned a hole in the piston. And as you know, on Super Scooter, we twisted the nose off a crankshaft, so we've been busy.
Evansville, Indiana. Fred Freeman running 3-4-54 Chevys.
Fred's got over a decade of pulling experience, making him a major force to contend with tonight.
We have a new leader. Well, a great run for Fred Freeman. He's been running like that all year long. Your new leader, Fred Freeman, mean mistreater, 194.71.
Fred, that looked like a pretty rough ride. At first, it looked like you were jerking a little sideways.
Yes, I was awful concerned about it until it come down here about 150 foot and it really settled down and felt real good then.
Think it'll hold up against Tim?
I don't know. I think it'll at least give me a second or third place. I'm pretty satisfied with the run.
All right, thanks a lot.
Mr. Tim Engler, Mission Impossible. Yet another major contender from Indiana.
5 engines outdoors. All righty, here we go. Mission Impossible, Tim Engler, 32 years old.
Tim, that's 2 nights in a row. It looks like it's jerking around on you. You know what's going on?
Well, we're not real sure. We've been running these new tires a couple times now, and we put a little more weight on the front tonight, but it wasn't enough. I don't know. Maybe I've got a rear end problem. We might have to work on it. We're definitely going to go home and find out.
Old Red, John Heileman from Rockford, Ohio.
The front 2 motors are hooked crank to crank. There's a clutch on engine number 2. A clutch on engine number 3.
John's got the horsepower to steal the lead, but can he do it?
Here we go. John Lyons just not able to get a hold of the track.
John's going to come up way short with a run of only 140.95 feet.
John Carlson due up next.
The distance to beat, 194.71.
From Little Plymouth, Virginia, John Carlson, the Virginia farmer.
Let's see if John can give those Indiana boys a run for their money.
Having a little trouble getting it into gear there. Trying to rock the tires to get it into gear. All right, here he goes. John Carlson. Everything is ready right now.
Uh-oh, another short run. Only 148.73 feet for John Carlton. The farmer goes home short.
Gardner Stone from Middlebury, Vermont. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a real piece of engineering. Nobody else in racing is able to put the kind of horsepower these guys are doing. Each motor is injected. Each motor is twin turbocharged. These engines had about 1,000 stock horsepower. He's now running 3,000 horsepower per engine. Two of them side by side. All right, about 6,000 horsepower. Gardner Stone. Nothing to be worried about. When you run a turbocharged motor like that, sometimes the oil backs up in there a little bit. Nothing to be worried about.
Good run, but not nearly enough distance to take the lead.
I'd like to have my mother-in-law sit right there in a stack of those engines. I'd like to send her to the ceiling. Here's the last tractor to go. Fred Freeman in the lead. Macon Bacon number 2. Mission Impossible 3. The General 4. John Heilman 5. Virginia Farmer 6. From Mayfield, Kentucky. Here comes the fancy farmer, Bob Elliott. He's running 3 KB Chrysler Hemi motors. He's running 3 big drag racing engines. I don't think he's going to do it. Oh, my word, he was flying. And then he had to go after the brakes.
Fred Freeman and Mean Mistreater, our winner in tonight's awesome Battle of the Modifieds.
Fred, you just won a dragster tractor class here in Montgomery, and on New Year's Day you put these new tires on. It's got a new tread design. Why don't you show us how it differs from the old tires?
Okay, Mike. Well, in this particular tire here, they have more bars, and the bar comes from one side of the tire to the other side of the tire. You know, it's a complete V, and the tires are a lot flatter out in here, which keeps more surface on the ground. And right now, they seem to be giving me a definite advantage, but Tim Engler has a set of them, and they seem to help him some, but still not a real definite advantage on his tractor yet.
Okay, thanks a lot, Fred.
Okay, Mike.
Be a part of the most powerful sport on earth with a TNT membership. Get 12 issues of Power Tracks, the monthly pulling magazine, a Redman TNT pulling cap, a TNT Motorsports patch, Redman and TNT decals, plus a 10% discount card on all mail order purchases. Send check or money order for $24.95 to this address, or charge it to your Visa or MasterCard by calling 1-800-227-3167. Order now.